Hello everybody, my name is Jagiero and welcome back to episode 5 of Jagiland Season 2. In the last episode, I built this, these quaint little cottage, hut, shack things, and I'll be honest, I haven't actually done anything since then to them. I've been very busy, but I just wanted to show you guys these in the new texture. This is the version 3 textures, so the oak is very different. The oak logs, that's a big change. I kind of like it. I just feel like it's a little bit light, and to me it's a little bit orangey, but I am colorblind, so there's that. I have to keep reminding everyone that I am in fact colorblind, because sometimes I make some strange decisions to do with colors, and I just want you guys to remember that later on in the episode. All right, a little bit of a hint at something. Something over here is, I mentioned in the last episode that I wanted to do some sort of to-do list, and I've decided to do it in a very simple fashion. Oh, this is beautiful. I love that noise. I do not like these wolves. I do, because, you know, they're part of Wolf Island and all this thing, but let me go over here. So we've had some turtles on the island from the very beginning, and they've been over here, and eventually I just I let them breed over here to create some... Shut up, you. Some little turtle... Shut up. Some little turtle eggs, and eventually they did hatch into little tiny turtles that the wolves then killed. Shut up, you stupid zombie in a stupid cave down there somewhere. Yes, the wolves, they just went like full aggro and just ate them. They just ate the little baby turtles. So yeah. I did manage to get two, what they're called? Scoots? Scoot. That's a weird word. I got 2 of them, so we can eventually get one of them little hat things, so that's nice. But these guys... I didn't kill them, but I was very tempted to when you saw it just like running straight for the little baby turtle. I'm not crying, you're crying. Okay, so let's get this to-do list started. Where are my signs? There we go. So I was about to say Blizzard. No, not Blizzard. Mojang have changed signs for 1.14, but I'm not playing in 1.14, so they have not changed them for this one. Okay, so this is just going to be a very basic to-do list. What can I start off with? One of the things that I want to do eventually is a wither farm. Also, a gold farm. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come back to this, refer back to this later on in the episode. Every now and then, probably. I would need a super smelter. I have a microphone in my face and it's like above the keyboard, so it's hard to see the keys, and that's my excuse for typing terribly. What else did I want to add? I've got the gold farm. Oh, some sort of tree farm. That'd be rather nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna like plaster this with signs every time I sort of feel like I have something to add to it. There's obviously there's a lot of things, but now that I think about it, my brain has just gone to mush and I have no idea. Let's go with pumpkin farm, melon farm, cactus farm. Oh, one more. What do you call it? Sugarcane farm. Okay. And then I want things like the mob farm, a creeper farm, and all of the farms. Okay. Eventually. So that's my very simple to-do list. I'll probably make this look a little bit nicer later on at some point, but I would like to get started on the actual real bulk of today's work, and it is going to be over here where I have flattened the ground and got rid of the trees. Now don't worry, we're going to be adding something to it that will make it look a lot nicer anyway. One of the resources that I most need in this world right now, dirt. I really need dirt. I can't believe it. I don't understand where it's all gone. I mean, I guess just making things on the island and stuff, but oh yeah, that thing. Yeah. Yeah. I need dirt for that thing. Is that? I can't zoom in. No, it's okay. It's fine. Ignore me. Ignore me. Okay, so today's project is a Nether portal. And I want to do a design that I've not done before in the previous world. As you can see, I ran out of dirt. So, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. And I want to put it here. And this is a design, like I said, I've not done before. But in the previous world, what I did do, I picked a particular design for the Nether portals, and I kind of stuck to it throughout the world. I believe I tried to stick to it as much as possible. Probably not every portal, but the general design was something that I wanted to keep, and I've decided I want the same for this world. I might actually shift it over just a little bit. I don't know. There's not a lot of space. I can always add some dirt to this place anyway. Let's go there with the middle. And we're going to make this quite large, larger than I would normally do it. We're going to do the actual portal itself is going to be 5 by 5. And as you can see, I got 1, 2, 3 and a bit stacks of obsidian. And that took a very long time, but I finally have an enchanted diamond pickaxe. I have not used my AFK fish farm anymore since the first time, and so I literally only had the one book. So it's okay. It's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That looks rather large. So I'm just going to count that. Probably 1, 2, 3, 4. I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. Now, in this particular texture pack, I really like that. That's 3, 4, 5, and then 1 on top. I really like the new obsidian. The last one was kind of bubbly. The original was like a toned down version of this, I guess. But in my mind, obsidian should be kind of like jagged and sharp. Now, it's not quite that. It has these sort of curves in it. But I really like it. I think it's a great change. I know he's still working on the texture pack and he keeps adding and changing things. I hope he doesn't change this. Okay, so we're going to use obsidian, obviously, for the portal, but we're also going to add in some black concrete to this design. And again, going back to me being colorblind, so to my eyes, the black concrete actually it takes on the colors of the blocks around it. So I again colorblind, but I think this is purple. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm safe in saying that that's purple. And so when you place this black next to it, I can see a bit of the purple going into the black. Maybe that is just me. Maybe it's my brain, colorblind, or just weird. Entirely possible. But that's how I see it. And so I really like that. I'm going to use that as a kind of feature for this. Now, I'm going off a screenshot here, and it's actually incredibly difficult to see. But what is going to happen is... Okay, so we're going to have like I mentioned some ruins in the last episode, so we're going to have like, almost like there was like a race of people here that were trying to actually summon this demonic portal. So they did like a ritual stone circle with like monuments around it and stuff. And it was successful. They magically summoned this demonic portal, but it kind of like took over the stones. So we're going to have this obsidian, this black concrete kind of sticking out of the original ruins, as if they made like a monument, and then they summoned it, and the demonic portal on all the little blocks for the portal sort of broke through the monuments and started spewing out of it. Does that make any sense? I think of it like if you guys have ever been into Warhammer 40k. In that, like, people can get corrupted by these like warp demons and stuff, and they talk about the like demon physiology like breaking through the human physiology, as if like the people, their kind of body expands and the corruption takes over it, and that's like kind of something along those lines of what I want for this. Now, it's getting dark, so I'm going to have to sleep. I've been waffling on for quite some time. I'm just going to work off the screenshot and build up a little more for this. Alright, so I actually realised it was counterintuitive to have several ideas on one sign because whenever you actually like finish that idea, you want to get rid of it off the to-do list, you then have to rewrite and remember whatever you had on the sign in the first place. So, there. Okay, so I'm just doing these all in single signs instead, and you know, there's 15, I think, yeah, per side. So I mean, 30 ideas, that should be fine, right? Because we'll be taking these off once we actually complete them, so it's fine. I've just added the Nether hub here, an Enderman farm. What did I miss off? What was it? Oh, a creeper farm. Yes, I really want to get one of them going once we get the elytra. But yeah. So I'll have to, whenever I remember an idea, I'll have to remember to come back here and add it to the list because my memory's terrible. Okay, so let's have a look at what I've got over here. So just a really, really basic shape, and I'm trying to get to the idea of this kind of, like it sort of bubbled up from the surface, and it formed this this formation as... That's what happens with formations. That's why they're called formations. Okay, so I'm just going to add some random bits to the floor. Probably going to try use a fair bit of black concrete here because it's cheaper than obsidian. I do keep chasing the, what do you call them? The stupid things, not them. The squid in the rivers and stuff. And you know what? They're really, really annoying because they seem to have added this mechanic now where you hit a squid and it will flee from you, and they've like sped them up so they just like shoot off, and you have to like try and chase them while swimming. It's ridiculous. That's one of the worst changes they've ever done. bit dramatic there, but it's really just so annoying. I don't know why I'm even bothering to do this on camera. What I am going to do though is I'm just going to add a few little... Do I not have any slabs? I do have the slabs. And do I have the walls? I do. Very good. Nice. Okay, so I'm just going to add a few little random slabs and stuff around the place. I know, what was the point of me adding those bits underneath when I've just gone and covered them? It's fine. It's fine. So this is just to show that there was originally a stone monument below, or in place of this, and this sort of bubbled up and just took over it and just like destroyed it. So there's now just like remnants of it lying around the place, that kind of thing. I'm just doing this randomly. I haven't really got any kind of plan to this. I just want it, like I said, I just wanted to show that originally there was a formation here. So as long as you can see that, it's okay. I'm gonna get rid of that because I'm gonna put a stair in the place. Honestly, farming obsidian is just terrible, especially with only efficiency 4. No haste. Do the haste beacons affect that? I presume they do. It's fine. Okay, so I'm just going to keep at this, and then we're going to have some like little more like mini monuments around the edges, and maybe some sort of stone formation, like a circle or something on the ground, and then I'll get back to you. Aha! Alright, so there is actually plenty of things to add to this to-do list here, and you may notice, by the way, that my voice is a little bit different. I've started getting ill again. Love it. Amazing. Thank you. Okay, so let's go over here and have a look at what I've managed to do. Okay. So these sort of little monument things over here, I originally planned these to be quite a lot bigger. And I think I might have put them in the wrong place. Like maybe they should have been spread out a little bit more, but that's okay. I don't mind them there. And then I shrunk them down a little bit just because if we're going to be doing these, you know, throughout the world, like this is going to be the Nether portal design in several different areas, I don't want to do too much work on it. You know, I just want it to be nice and simple, nice and easy to make. So I'm okay with this. This is fine. What else is there to say? I've just added a little bit more to the portal just to sort of flesh it out a little bit extra, and then obviously added the stone bits. The ground around it probably needs a little bit more work. I've kind of run out of resources for the stone and stuff like that, so that's why that's like that. Oh my god, my voice is really going. Okay, what else does I want to say to you guys? Yes, so I have to apologise because I missed a week's episode, I believe, at least 1 week. It couldn't be avoided just because of me just not feeling so good, and also work. Work is pretty rushed right now at this time of year, but you know I'm getting there, and hopefully you guys are okay with having a bit of a shorter episode today with maybe less content. But that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to accomplish just something, just to get something to you guys. So I'm working on it. Don't worry. Okay, it's all there. I'm working for you guys. It's fine. Okay, so this is pretty much done. I don't know if there's anything else left to do except where is it? To light it. Oh yes, I really hope this actually works. I don't think I've obstructed the actual portal blocks in any way, so hopefully... Boom. Oh wow. Oh, I like that. I do like that. Oh, that's nice. For some reason, I'm really getting into purple lately. I don't know what it is. I've added a few little bits of extra land around the place, and I planted a few trees and stuff. Just to add a little bit more interest. And obviously, did I add the leaves last time I spoke to you guys? I don't think so. I've added the leaves now, and I've run out of those. Yeah, some more trees around here, so these are growing up nicely. I do not have any bone meal left. I really need a skeleton spawner so that I can get a little bit more bones for bone meal and stuff. And also, I could really do with some more arrows because I've only got 11 left. Mostly from shooting bats that keep appearing from this cave over here. Now, you can see what I was saying before about how the new stone texture, this might have been changed already by now, I'm not even entirely sure, but I think it looks really good in the actual caves themselves. I think that really suits that, but when you're actually building with it, I'm not so sure. I'm really not so sure, but you know, some of these version 3 textures I'm really getting into, so you know, we might be sticking with these, and instead of making a few changes like I mentioned in the last episode. I have just watched Zazuma Void's new snapshot video, and he has shown all this different stuff they're adding to villages and stuff. Really cool stuff. Like, I've really wanted new village buildings and designs and stuff for a long time, so it's really nice to see they've updated that. I think they look really cool. They've added new functionality to some of the new blocks, but they've added blocks like the blast furnace and the barrels. Barrels! Finally, barrels! What else is there? I can't remember. Okay, the loom and all that kind of stuff. The grindstone, the bell. There was another one I can't remember. Oh, the smoker. Yeah, I love them all. Like, adding extra decoration blocks like that is just brilliant to me, and to have them have some actual functionality as well is going to be amazing. So, really looking forward to this new snapshot. Honestly, the village stuff, other than that, like the pillagers and the illager beast and all that, not really that interested. I don't really care. I'd like the crossbow. That'd be quite nice. What was I going to say, though? Oh, the illager beast, okay, has a really nice texture, but a terrible model. Like, it looks just bad. Like, it's unfinished, and the shape just looks crap, and I'm not a fan of that whatsoever. It reminds me of when they changed horses. Like, they actually made horses look more, what's the word? I guess simplified, but they look dumb. Like, they just look bad now. So, I don't know why they've wanted to keep with that more simplified thing. And then they have models like parrots, which don't look that simplified, so I don't know. Alright guys, so I'm afraid I've actually run out of time for today. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, leave a comment, and if you'd like to see more, click the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.